Commerce media network is booming, and for good reason. But there's a challenge, and if you don't address that challenge, you may be leaving money on the table. I'm Lori Johnshoy, Head of Commerce Media Networks for LiveRamp, and here's the deal. Experts say commerce media networks are forecasted to be $107 billion in ad revenue by 2027. And the data that we look at says that brands and services work with 8 to 10 media networks. They're working with those media networks to display their advertising, either on platform or off platform or in their stores or location. But there's one problem. When you work with that many media networks, it gets very difficult to understand how they're performing at each and every one. It's like you're trying to compare apples to oranges to grapes to bananas, and you're not sure how things are performing. That's why standardization across media networks is so important. There are 3 specific things that standardization solves. The first one is creating consistent performance metrics across media networks. This way, advertisers are actually able to understand how they're performing at each and every one, versus them coming up with their own conclusions and thinking you're grading your own paper. The second thing standardization will do is drive efficiencies. Efficiencies are critical as your media network grows. You need to streamline the business and not continue to throw resources against every challenge, as that will affect the bottom line. So your advertisers understand what they're getting, and you don't have to redo things every time. The third thing is transparency. Media networks that provide transparency to their advertising partners build trust. When you build trust with your partners, you have stronger relationships. Those relationships allow you to collaborate even further. It allows you to come up with new ideas that you may be having in the past, and it results many times in more revenue. So how does standardization happen? It happens through data collaboration in a clean room. When partners get together and securely collaborate data, they're able to pull out new insights about their business that they didn't know before. And what does that do? It propels revenue for not only the advertiser, but for the media network.